Webb Chapel extension. Next to Webb Chapel right there, that's all one. On the charge right there. Part. Yeah, I'm good, man. What's up with it? About to go back over here to the apartment that I pulled the kick door. The kick door. You know what I'm saying? I took a shower in the Bando. Long shower too, and they ain't even know though. You know what I'm saying? But I actually had the backpack on. I came over here a while ago, and they was motherfucking playing soccer. It was like 9:30. I was like, well, it is a little early. I was like, damn, they playing soccer at night on the little soccer field. They made like a little mini soccer field over here. It's a little park, you know, right there in the apartments. And so it's actually a lot of cameras in this apartment complex now. They didn't used to have cameras like that back when I stayed there in 2012 or 2013. But okay. Layer up. So I just got a big with them big bags. Not the family size, but the one down from Doritos, nacho cheese Doritos. And so I used I'm getting a bag of chips for free. And just like I used it at the before that. What else did I use it at? The Dollar General. The Dollar General, I told the guy that was working, I said I'm getting some stuff for free. I'm God. And then he kind of smiled and he said, you're the he kind of rolled God into God a little bit the way he said it. You're the guy that gets stuff for free. I said, yeah, God, G-O-D. So he just looked and he was like, well, and then he kind of so I just turned around and walked off, and he walked off. I said, I'll see you in a minute. That's what I be saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Like it's like basically like, you know, I'm not saying bye or nothing else, you know, I just say that's just a way for conversation piece is over, you know what I'm saying? But I did it without just walking off, you know what I'm saying? And not saying that after I said that. So if there's something else for him to respond to, he can respond to that, you know what I'm saying? So I go and get a pack of boxers, a pack of socks, and a thing of puffs, Kleenex, because I took these showers over here last 2 nights. You know, real steaming hot shower, and then I come outside, you know, it was cool, like there's some windy and shit. And then, you know what I'm saying, I kind of got like a little head cold and shit, so I was sneezing like a motherfucker. I had, you know, just thin mucus drainage. She done got it's a lot better now than it was last night. Started this morning, and so you know, everything was cool. There was actually like three, or it was two Dollar General employees that was in there that I walked by, and then there was two people that were Dollar General that were corporate. So when I had all the stuff in my hands, I didn't even put it in a sack. And then I walked over there and got me 2 Cokes, 20 ounces out of the refrigerator. And I walked right by the people. I was wondering what they were doing because they was looking at chips. And he said, last time you ordered this and that. So I didn't even know that they were corporate. So I think the lady was like the store manager or something. The other guy was like corporate or some shit. But she was like a store manager that was like, she was wearing different clothes though than the regular uniform. So I walked right by them with all that stuff and right out the door. Didn't nobody say shit. See what I'm saying? But I go to this Valero over here. I tell the lady behind the register. So she said what they be saying was like, sometimes they say why. Say I'm getting something for free. I say I'm getting something to eat for free. Sometimes I might be specific, like a bag of shell. I'm getting something to drink for free. She says, why? She said the same thing this guy over here at this other convenience store. I said, I'm getting something to drink for free. So I did it just like that. Boom. I'm getting something to drink for free. Looking directly at him. Speaking loud enough like there's no mistaking what I said, clearly. And so he kind of looked and he kind of blinked and he said, why? I said, because I'm God. I went and got the 2. He didn't say nothing else. So there's times where I just grabbed the stuff and just walked on out, and the motherfucker says, hey, get back here. You know, it comes outside and I'm like, hey man, you stole that, you're a thief. Don't come back. You know, some shit like that. So I've done something like that in the same day, and it's completely different. You know, so there's been a couple where I did, and I did it correctly, and the motherfucker still came out. You know what I'm saying? Like, on some bullshit. But the thing is, in the past, I've been doing it my whole life on this, you know, doing this Earth Matrix shit. Not on the journey side of it, of course. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, when I would say it then, they'd just be like, okay, Jesus Christ, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, God, just get whatever you need. Take whatever you want, you know. You know, it's like, okay, take whatever you need. And sometimes it's like, I'll tell everybody. I'm like, all right, because it might be a store with a lot of employees. Like, hey, God's here. He's just getting whatever he needs. You know, like that. Sometimes I tell them, like, hey, hey, tell everybody for me so I don't have to keep telling people. A lot of times you have to tell them individually because they don't know, because they were either too far away or out of earshot, or it just didn't make it all the way to them. You know what I'm saying? In the way that it should have. You know, it's kind of like the understanding behind it. But over here at this Valero, I did that to the lady across the cash register. You know what I'm saying? So I did it because there's like that little shield for COVID-19. So I noticed I did it at 7-Eleven and it did work, but the motherfucker, he said he mumbled something. He's like, what, something? You know what I'm saying? So whenever they do that, normally I just walk off because he heard it. I heard it, you know what I'm saying? Like he didn't say shit. So I'm walking past him, you still ain't saying shit. That's affirmative. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like I ran up out of there or tried to slide by you. I said, you heard me, you didn't say nothing, you know what I'm saying, about what I said that would be like a disagreement or a no. You know what I'm saying? And why is not, you know what I'm saying, appropriate, like a disagreement. To ask me why I'm going to get it for free, you know what I'm saying? I just told you what I'm going to do. You know? So, anyway, yeah. And so I done it at the 7-Eleven right there by the McDonald's. And motherfucker was behind that glass. I mean, it was a big long, I mean, it was, you know, where, and it kind of went all the way down to the, you know, it was just a little small space for you to slide the money and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, really, that wouldn't matter though. He heard what I said. I said it loud and clear. Like I said in the past, he would have been like, yeah, just take whatever you need. So it's just, the way I got the game right now is just, you know, it's kind of making it a little bit difficult for you, you know, kind of, you know, and keep going. You know, like you supposed to, like, it's supposed to be kind of a little different. So you kind of own, like, nah, fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? You motherfuckers, like, so Khaleesi be like, nah, you know I'm a queen of God. Fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying? And you not real shit. I'm about to take what I want. You know what I'm saying? But you wouldn't even have to do that, because if it don't work right, you just go to different. So the way it is right now, it's like, it look like some of them work better than others. You know what I'm saying? So I would just basically go to the one that worked the best and keep going to that one. It shouldn't be where it's just depending on the person that worked there. I mean, it could be like that too, but it shouldn't even really be like that. It should be just about the location. You know what I'm saying? Or the game would just be to throw you off. They kind of make it hard for you. Be like, no, what are you talking about? You know, and then it works somewhere else. That's the thing. When you get it where it worked at least one time, I mean, you know, you did it and it worked. Because the people, they didn't do nothing like that they would have normally done. Period. You know what I'm saying? And if they did say something, it was completely unusual, to where it was like something muttered or mumbled that you couldn't hear, or it was like a why, like something that didn't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't even have to answer the why though, you know, really. I mean, it worked, you know what I'm saying? You could tell, you know, but you could listen, waiting to hear something. I mean, you could just walk by them and do it without even doing the hand gesture. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, you really want to do it where they can hear it. And if you don't want to have to say it again or do it more than once. So I've been doing it like, I want to make sure they have, like, if they say anything, I'm going to do it again to make sure. So I did. So oh boy, he said something, but he muttered it. So I just wanted to see what it would do if so I came back over, and since he muttered something, I did it again and made sure he heard me. And then all of a sudden he says no. Like that. I said, yes, I'm God, man. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, hey, get back. But he didn't even shout though. He didn't shout or nothing. You know what I'm saying? He didn't come outside like the ones that, you know what I'm saying, like they done came outside and shit. Like try to run after this shit, you know, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So, but this lady at the Valero, she had one of them little shields, but there's a part where it's not one. So she had walked over there around to the side of it. So I walked to the side where she was at, and even though it's like this much of a desk, you know what I'm saying, I did it like this. I said, I'm getting something for free. I'm getting a bag of chips for free. And she said, why? I said, I'm God. I walked off. I walked over there to the chips. So there's a little security guard that sits in there, that just sits in the store. And so I heard her say, where'd he get that from? And so the lady says, I don't know. So I grabbed a big bag of chips and I walk all out. I'll start walking out. All of a sudden I hear the security guard lady, sir, you bring that back here. So she come outside. I'm still just walking off. She say, oh, you gotta pay for that. I said, no, I don't. I told you I'm getting a bag of chips for free. You heard what I said? I'm God. She was like, you God? Well, I was like, yeah, you know, I said, I'm Jesus Christ. I said, you know I'm God. I said, don't even try that. She was like, she said, I done seen you. I said, you done seen? I said, I'm the real Jesus Christ. I said, you seen God? You seen Jesus Christ? She said, yeah, I seen Jesus Christ. It's not you. I said, nah, you seen Jesus Christ because you seen me. You seen me before. So you know I'm God. I was like, nah. I said, look, man, I'm out. I said, bye. She said, oh, don't come back. You know what I'm saying? Goes back in the store, you know. So it's a couple times where they came outside, you know what I'm saying? But I've done it. I done it. It worked to perfection. I had that one 7-Eleven way down there. I said it to the old guy. So this was funny. I said it to an old guy, And he said, some of you, he just mumbled something. So I just walked off. I go ahead and start getting what I want for free, get some food and shit, and walk out. Oh, well, I was about to walk out, and another guy, he was going to walk out and steal something. So the old man says, hey, no, you got to pay for that. Come back here. So a lady had walked, she was like, yeah, get back here with that. So he walked, and I walked by him, both the employees at 7-Eleven, walked by all of them, and walked on out with everything I had in my hands. They didn't say shit to me. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, whenever they was playing soccer over here at this park, it's in full view of the room. So I went ahead and left, and I came back a while ago, and the door's closed. So since I didn't have a view of it, the door, and I feel like it's funny that I have a birth of habitation, which I went to prison for, on my record, and the theft, for misdemeanor theft. You know what I'm saying? I go ahead and get it, and get that in there, because my collegians were like, we want to see as many videos, like with some more videos, that would have been cool. So this is it. So there's a camera right there. Oh, so what I was gonna say was, see, there's another one, but the motherfucker was working on it every day. I think I said that in another video. And this side was on fire or something, but it wasn't the one that I was in. It's like that. So, yeah, right as I walk up, you can't even tell where the sound is coming from, man. Unless the guy was on the balcony that was facing the park, and I couldn't see him. I walked right there in that hallway where it was at, but I hadn't got all the way to the door. I just passed the stairs, and all of a sudden I heard somebody talking, and he said, the guy that went in, that's all I heard was that part. The guy that went in, it was loud enough for me to make out clearly. He said the guy that went in, and then whatever else he said after that was just like I couldn't hear. It was indiscernible, inaudible, you know. I was like, hold on, I said, what else he said? I was like, the guy that went in, I was like, so he talking about that? He gotta be. He talking about, I was like, oh. But I wouldn't even go touch the door because them kids was playing soccer too, and I just heard that, so I walked off. I was gonna wait anyway till they stopped playing soccer, but I came back, and sure enough, it had already been, they done resealed it and everything. It's locked, you know. So I mean, that was 2 nights in a row that I did use it. But see, I do remember there was another, like I said, where I did at that house, and then the motherfuckers came to view the house early in the morning. I made myself fall asleep after I took a shower, so I basically got stuck there. Every time I did it, that happened, so I never did it this time. I never walked back down there and spend the night to kick out the window in the back of the house and spend the night, because I found a house that was for sale. But there was a lot of houses for sale. There just really wasn't no good entry point at the other ones. Wasn't a whole lot of them, but. And there was always somebody across the street that would see me, and then they would start looking all suspicious, like, what is he doing? And all I was doing was just like walk up to, I'd take a picture of the sign and walk up to the door, like there's no reason for it to be looking like that. Every single house that was for sale, somebody did that at that one too, the one that I ended up going into. You know what I'm saying? But I redid, like, and of course I did that more than once. And then I didn't do that, so that's not a part of the 10 timeline, because that was one I was like, well, I'm gonna take that part out. I'm not gonna do it like that. But the old man that talked to me from across the street that was working on something, when I was at the front of the house, he's like, Can I, he was like, can I help you? I said, I'm looking for somebody. He's like, inside the house? He's like, it's for sale. You have to call the sign. Some old bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Well, the police, after they found the window kicked out and people went in there and viewed it, they called the police, but they didn't see me leave, you know what I'm saying? They called the police, so the police asking him, he's outside. He says, one guy he saw, he had on, he was like, how was he dressed? He was like, did he have on some nice clothes? He said, yeah, he just took a picture of the sign. You know, it looked like he just wanted to look at the house, but he walked up and he was like, he had on nice clothes. They were like, what kind of clothes? He was like, well, they were nice clothes, but he's like, well, it was black people clothes. And the cop was like, well, no, because I mean, you know, so a lot of times that, you know, the way they, so I mean, they could have been in some real good clothes. They said, he said, yeah. He's like, it was. He was like, yeah. So it's like, so it probably wouldn't be nothing like why he would, you know, just break in just to spend the night because nothing inside the house. He was like, no, I don't think so. You know what I'm saying? So I viewed all of that. So there was this bando over here that I did, and the motherfucking maintenance man kept coming. And I want to say it had cold water though, so it wasn't worth a shit. And I don't even think the electricity was on. They couldn't charge the phone, nothing. You know what I'm saying? And then I went back to it and they had sealed the door. But he had came to it when I was in there and he was like, I could hear them saying, he's in there. Like somebody's in there. He was like, dang, like, yeah, he's in there. He was like, well, dang, I need to work on it. He was like, I'll just wait. I'm not gonna even go in. I'll just wait till tomorrow. And so he leaves. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the fuck? They didn't do shit. I was like, well, shit. He said, I was like, shit. Well, shit, they gonna do something, do something. I even stayed in it for a while too. You know, nothing happened. You know what I'm saying? But I took that. I you know, obviously I didn't do it. I don't think I'm doing that this time. Yeah. I don't think I'm doing that on the final way. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing the 10 timeline. But there was a lady that was down here on that way down there to Harry Hines. And she just all of a sudden, she pulled up in an SUV. And I was like, if I see somebody that's going into their apartment, I'll just walk up to her and tell her, you know, I'm going to use your shower inside of your apartment, and then I'm going to leave. So they were getting groceries out the car, and while they're doing that, I just walked up to her. So she turns around, and I tell her like that, and she was just like, okay. So I go in the apartment, use her shower and shit, and sit on the couch, you know, my clothes back on, and she's just like, oh, you just came in here just to take a shower and that's it, or you can fuck me if you want. And I was just like, nah, I just came in here to take a shower and that's it. So she smiled and had a daughter in there and shit and smiled. It's like, yeah, well, I'm gone. They was like, oh, okay, well, you coming back? I was like, I might come back over here and take a shower again, you know. Of course, I never did. And I just left. But there was you know, it was a bitch in 7-Eleven that was behind the cash register. I haven't even seen her, is what's funny. I haven't seen her this whole time. And I think she was an Asian lady. You know what I'm saying? And I walked up to her and I said, I'm gonna fuck you. I'm God. I'm about to fuck you right now. And so she was behind the cash register. And so she just like kind of smiled. So I kind of pressed up against her. And then I just pulled up and just started fucking her right there and like while she's on the job. You know what I'm saying? So like it might have been just a little bit, and then all of a sudden she kind of like moves and just like, I was just like, what are you doing? She was like, you can fuck me, but just don't do it while I'm on the job. She was like, anybody can walk in here. I was like, oh yeah, my bad. So I kind of just like, I walked off and walked out. You know what I'm saying? So I did that again a different way at this 7-Eleven. And I told her, well, I'm gonna fuck you in the restroom. I was like, come follow me into the restroom. She was like, okay, well, you know, how are we gonna do it in the restroom? I was like, well, I'm about to show you. She was like, well, we have to make it quick because somebody could come in the store. I was like, yeah, it's gonna be quick. So I closed the door and started fucking her. You know what I'm saying? Then she went back in there. So the thing was, she didn't really look, you know what I'm saying? I think she might have been like, she was older or something. You know what I'm saying? But I haven't even seen her though. You know, so I was like, I'm not even gonna do that one, you know what I'm saying? Because there was another lady inside the Fiesta. I kept looking at the Fiesta to see if I would find, you know what I'm saying, a lady that looked fuckable, you know what I'm saying? And it was a lady, it was a black lady right there. And so I seen from down the aisle, so I was like, okay, there we go. So I just walked up and I told her, I said, I'm gonna fuck you at your place. Just go ahead and take me back to your apartment. And I'm gonna fuck you. And she was just like, oh damn, so you just walk up and just say you gonna, and I'm like, yeah, I'm God. She was like, well shoot, I know you are. She was like, oh, I ain't, she said, so no, actually I wanna say, she, first she was like, you gonna fuck me. She was like that, you just walk up. So I walked off and I was like, well, hold on. I walked out like that. I was like, nah, she didn't say she wouldn't. So I walked back. She was like, oh, I didn't mean to, I wasn't trying to make it seem like I wouldn't and that. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you, you take me to your apartment. And, you know, I'm God. She was like, oh yeah, I know you God, I know you are. She said, yeah, I wasn't saying I wouldn't. I was like, she was like, well, what do you want me to do? Just finish shopping, finish getting the groceries? I was like, nah, just leave your shopping cart here and take me to your, or I'll drive your car and tell me where your apartment's at. She was like, well, yeah, I stay by myself. So I drove her car over there and fucked her. And then took a shower. And she was like, well, you can fuck me one more time before you leave if you want to. I said, I was like, oh yeah, okay. I was like, yeah, I'll fuck you one more time. You know what I'm saying? So I did. And then she was like, well, you can come over if you want to. You want to stay. And I was like, all right, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm coming back. I never did. I just walked out. I was like, you going to go get some groceries? Go get the groceries? And she was like, I forgot what I was even going to do. She was like, shoot, I'll be alright. Shoot, I'll probably get on different time now. You know what I'm saying? I was like, alright. And I walked off. Alright, so then you have the, and this is how it led to the 10th timeline arrival, and I was surprised. You know what I'm saying? So that's what was cool, even though this was the final timeline, I did it, you know what I'm saying, all the way up to the arrival, and there was a whole alternate way I did it at the beginning that was a surprise. So this is what led to me doing that, you feel what I'm saying? That's why I don't think that I'm gonna do all that on this because I already know that they're my khaleesis. You know what I'm saying? So I can actually just, once that time comes, I'll just start walking that way, and then I'll know that I'm about to start knocking on doors to see if attractive woman answers she's home by herself. And I would do that, you know what I'm saying? Tell her just like that. And then she'll just let me walk, you know, just to move out, you know what I'm saying, so I can walk in. And I just start fucking her, you know what I'm saying, in the living room. And so there's a girl at the store over here, the little donut shop store. You know what I'm saying? So I walk back, I tell her, and just start fucking her while she's on the job. I know nobody come in. But I did that a couple of times. And she was just coming here and do that. And she was like, I got an apartment. It's right here. I got an apartment. It's down myself. She's like, you can come see my apartment. You come by the apartment. I was like, well, I would just do it like this. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, cause I be thinking about my police, and I'm like, I'm just doing this shit for no reason. That's what I kept thinking. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's the point when the rivals is? So So I was like, so I told myself, nah, just get back in the swing, you know what I'm saying, the flow of things, you know what I'm saying, like that. So I was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, it helped my stamina. So I had a reason why, you know what I'm saying? So I go in that store over there. Well, actually, I did. I think it was a third time, like, or maybe I only fucked her twice in the store, but then I changed it to try to see what happened different. And I did see where she stayed, and I fucked at her crib one time. You know what I'm saying? So it was either 2 or 3 times that I did, or you know, it was that one other way I did, or you know what I'm saying. But there's another little young girl that works at another little convenience store at a gas station. It's right beside that first one that I was just talking about. So I fucked her one time and I walked over to the other one. You know, it's like a little hallway too where you can just cut around to the other store. You know what I'm saying? They connected around back. Hey, can't nobody whistle that loud, motherfucker. Shut up, nigga. Can't nobody whistle that loud. Diaphragm. Where that's coming from? He was in the middle of talking and I'm still hearing it. That's him. That's him sitting over there. Talking about if you use that diaphragm. Hell nah. Whistling the wind ass nigga. Yeah, so talking to a Wilson. So yeah, so I walked over there to her and I do the same thing. I told her, I'ma fuck you. She was like, right here? Right? I was like, yeah, right here on the job. She was like, this is like a fantasy too. She was like, I've always wanted a guy to just come and fuck me. And I was like, well, see, I'm about to fuck you right now. So just go. So she just got down on her knees and then started sucking my dick. You know what I'm saying? I bent over and started fucking her right there in the other store that was right beside it. So what happens is I was basically just like, well, shit, it didn't work every single time I done did it. You know what I'm saying? So what I did was I was like, well, shit, I'm gonna walk down this way, and I know there was another Mexican girl that worked down there at the Domino's. You know what I'm saying? That she looked alright. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, shit, if she down there, you know what I'm saying? I just walk in there and just walk through the door. I'm like, I even still got the shirt uniform. I might put it on and just walk back there. She probably was like, you work here? And I just act like I do a little bit, and then I just walk up to her and tell her I'm a fucker. You know what I'm saying? On the job. You know what I'm saying? I even like that. Boom. I like how Mr. Smith when he, you know what I'm saying? But you gotta put your stick on all the way. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so I did go down there and I did it, you know what I'm saying? Well, the first time I did it, you know what I'm saying, she was just like, she just looked and was just like, so I just pulled her panties down, like right there, and then she had her voice down, she was like, you just gonna fuck me in my workplace? She was like, and she was like, anybody can just walk in. She was just like, dang. She was like, so she said the same thing this lady said to that. She said, you can fuck me, just don't fuck me on the job while I'm in my workplace. I was just like, okay, well, damn, well, you know. I was like, she was like, no, you can't. I was like, nah, well, shit, I'm out. I was like, well, shit, I'm gonna redo that, man. So I even redid it, you know what I'm saying? So I walked all the way down there. And this time I said, I said, come this. I want to talk to you about something in this back room right quick. Come here. She was like, you work here? I was like, yeah, I work here. She was like, what do you want to talk to me about? I was like, well, just come in this room right here. Closed. I was like, well, I'm gonna let this window down because I'm gonna fuck you in this room while you on the job. But he ain't nobody gonna know because we're in this back room. So he was like, well, the delivery driver could walk in. I was like, he can't see us in this back room. He can't see us in his back room. You know, so I started hitting her from the back. I'm fucking her. know what I'm saying, and shit. So we fuck. This motherfucker comes in, he's like, so he said something, but she could hear it, so she just smiling. You know what I'm saying? I finished fucking her. We walk out of the back room. He was like, did y'all fuck? She was like, no. I was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? He was like, you sure look like you did. And you know, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I walked out, you know, with 2 pizza boxes. Work here now? Some shit like that. There was another way that I did it. No, actually before that way, there was another way I did it in between those 2 ways. There was another way I did it. I walked in and I told her, I said, I'm about to fuck you on the job right now, on the job. So just go ahead and take your panties off. And so she was just like, damn, God, on the job in the workplace? I was like, yeah, on the job in the workplace. I go ahead and bend that ass over. You know what I'm saying? So she go ahead and take her panties, pull her panties off and bend over. You know what I'm saying? I just started hitting her right there, pizza racks and everything right there in Domino's. And so she was like, he can walk in. I was like, so what? You know, I'm God. You gonna keep taking this dick? And so she was just like, you right. I don't give a fuck if he walks in. I'm getting fucked by God in the workplace. So he just walks in. He's just like, well, y'all are just fucking right in the middle of the. He's like, oh man. I was like, good, just keep working. He was like, how can I work? And I'm trying to walk by you guys, and y'all are still fucking. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, hey, make that pizza, man. Shit, I'm about to finish up. He's like, damn, this is wild, man. Yeah, he was like, you work here? You know what I'm saying? Because I stopped. I was like, yeah, I work here. Shit, I'm about to go deliver this pizza. So I get 2 pieces. So she was like, so she was just like, bye, you know, whatever. I just walk out. You know what I'm saying? So I never do that again. From there, I want to say it was right then when I left the Domino's. I said, you know what? I'm just going to walk down through this neighborhood now. Cause it done got like that. I was like, well shit, I'll just walk down through this neighborhood since I'm waiting on the next arrival. And it might not even be the last arrival. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't know the 10th arrival was gonna be the last one. I was like, I'll just walk through the neighborhood, and what I do is I'll just keep knocking on doors of houses until an attractive lady opens the door. You know what I'm saying? Attractive fake bitch open the door. And then I'll do the same thing and tell her to go ahead and let me in the house, and then I'll just start fucking her right there in the house, inside the house. Then I could even take a shower and everything while I'm in there. You know, so I did. So I kept knocking. There was a lot of red doors. I kept knocking. One lady did open it, and she was there by herself. I could tell, but she didn't look like nothing. I was like, nah, I'm gonna keep going on that. I was like, never mind. I got the wrong house. You know what I'm saying? So then I kept doing it, and then I got to one. I was like, I think this one might be. You know what I'm saying? I knocked on it. She, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know it was my Khaleesi. She just opened the door, and I said, I'm gonna come in your house and fuck you. And she was just like, yeah, like you are? I was like, yeah. So just go ahead and move to the side so I could come in. She was like, oh, okay, yeah. So she moved. She was like, I didn't mean to stand in the way, you know what I'm saying? So I just walked in, and so I seen the daughter and the son like walk by. It was like, what's he doing here? Some shit like that. And I was just like, I'm gonna go ahead and fuck you right in front of them. So just go ahead and get on this couch and take all your clothes off. So she was just like, damn, right in front of my kids? I said, yeah, right in front of the kids. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I'm about to fuck you right now in this living room. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, damn, this bitch bad too. You know, that's what I'm thinking. So I started fucking her. And the son's like, oh man, yeah, he's fucking our mom right in the living room in front of us. So the daughter kind of just looks, and so she looked and walked in the kitchen, turn around, and just watching us. So I'm looking at her, I was like, damn, she looking. So then she kind of like, you know, y'all could just go in the room or something like that. The way she said it, so it was kind of like it was meant for me to purposely take it the wrong way. You know, really, that's how I had it probably written. You know, well, not probably, that's how I had it written. So I did, and was like, And she kind of walked by and stopped and was looking at her mom and this. I was like, go in the bedroom, go in the, like, get out of here. So I told her, right? So I kept fucking her mom, and she went she said something and went in the room. You know what I'm saying? So I fucked in there and just left. I was like, man, I'm about to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't stay. I left. I came back to the car and spent the night. I was like, man, I'm gonna go back down there. Fuck the rest of all. I ain't doing none of. You know what I'm saying? That bitch would look good. So I'm gonna go back down there one more time. I was like, damn, why I didn't try that? I was like, the daughter really didn't. It seemed like she wanted to fuck, but then I just told her, I was like, I shouldn't even said that. So I go back down there. I was like, well, maybe the daughter will be there again. So I started fucking her, and I'm fucking her I'm fucking you know, just I just thought, well, I'm fucking her, you know, and I knew their names, but I didn't get their phone numbers. I knew her name. I didn't know the daughter's name. One thing. You know what I'm saying? So the daughter walks in, and the brother walks in. He's like, oh man, they're fucking again. So I tell her, she said something. I told her, no, you just go ahead, come on in here, and you lay on this couch right here, take all your clothes off. I'm about to fuck you too. So she was just like awesome, hell yeah. She was like, yeah, I didn't mean that. Yeah, I just wanted to say, I wanted to fuck too. I was like, yeah, it's like, come on. You know what I'm saying? So she was like, oh, so the brother is tripping. You know what I'm saying? And of course, after I fucked both of them, I left. And I went back down there, and I did it again. But the daughter was, she was like, well, should I call my daughter? And I was like, nah. You know what I'm saying? No, just you know, I mean, if she come in. You know what I'm saying? So I fucked her again the third day. And the daughter came in like when we was almost finished. And I went ahead and fucked her.
What? There's something? On my lady? What? Belgium for money? Belgium for money?
What you talking about?
Can I see your cell phone?
No.
Yeah.
Who are you?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, like.
What's wrong with y'all?
For money for
Let
her?
me see the cell phone, buddy.
No, hell no.
Let me see the phone.
No, for what? What's wrong with you?
Somebody stole my cell phone from my car. Man.
No, it's mine. It's an iPhone.
Can
Oh.
I see it?
Yeah, look.
Okay, I'm looking at it.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not gonna take it away.
Okay.
I'm not. There were some guys there. I honked at them.
Yeah, I got 2 times and then here's my lady too.
No, I'm recording. I'm making a video, man. Look, you see this? This don't have nothing to do with y'all.
Okay.
Well, I don't know that, man. I
Let
haven't
him see
checked.
it.
Huh?
Yeah.
Let him see it. You're taping
No,
it.
motherfucker, this is my phone. I don't have to let you do shit. I wouldn't buy that
Okay.
phone.
Okay, there you go. It just, I say, that's all you. That's why I count.
No lo conozco.
This ain't your phone. You know you don't have an iPhone. You see this? This is my
Okay.
phone.
How do you
They
know
got
I
it
have an
somebody
iPhone?
I don't know what kind of phone you got.
Then how can you be accusing me of I don't
Hey, you
have
a
an
weird
iPhone?
motherfucker,
I ain't
man.
a
Back
weird,
up.
man. I'm asking you to see that.
Back your ass up, motherfucker. Hey, you know you real flexing, man. I beat both of y'all's
I got
asses.
you. I got you.
What the fuck? You weird
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about what.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Hey, y'all weird, man.
No, man.
Yeah.
There's nothing weird about what I'm saying, man.
You a weird motherfucker, man. Hey, y'all watch out, man.
No, watch out.
Do you even know? How do you know them?
Oh,
I don't know.
What
I
mean?
don't. I
But you
don't.
know you're following me.
Following you?
Yeah.
Man, y'all crazy. Go on, man.
There ain't
Go
no
on.
crazy.
What hospital you just come from, dude? What's going on? You know these people?
That's you.
What?
That's you.
Huh?
Out the phone.
What? You foreign? Where y'all
Yeah.
from?
Okay. That's me.
Huh?
I'm from the hospital.
¿Le parece que es su teléfono?
Monday?
¿Le parece que es su teléfono?
No.
Go.
Dang, I got fake people doing weird shit.
It does not look like my phone, man.
Okay, then, if it don't look like your phone, then why would you keep doing that? Why would you keep coming towards
I
me?
don't
You
need
won't
to
show it to me, God damn it.
Because I won't show you a phone that you know don't look like yours?
Well, I'm trying to look at it.
Okay, man. Hey, this was some berserk shit. Hey, you see how I wrote people, like, he kept coming toward me, too, like he was gonna try to snatch the phone out. Like, he know it's not his phone, though. I even said it, you know you don't have an iPhone that looks like this, motherfucker. He talking about, let me see it. Like, I gotta get it. And like, motherfucker, I just showed you. Why you keep coming toward me? It's 3 of them though. He don't even know them. This some weird shit. I remember this though now. Yeah, deja vu. Super strange shit. They sound retarded. You can't understand what they saying. He talking about somebody stole his phone. Motherfucker, that ain't got shit to do with me, motherfucker. It's just some shit I wrote, some weird shit, man. So anyway, like I was saying, I got my motherfucking income tax that day, or it was the following day, the 4th day. So I was like, damn, I get the income tax now. I was like, I done went to that house 3 days in a row. You know what I'm saying? So I went and got the room, and then I tell myself, those 2 women, those are your Khaleesi's. I was like, what? I said, oh man, I was like, then why didn't I stay there? Why would I keep leaving from them? And then I was like, so what, this is the arrival that they gonna come here or what? It was like, yep, you gotta go back over there. So I put gas in the car, so I went back over there and told them, I was like, why y'all didn't tell me y'all was my Khaleesi's? They was like, cuz that was the way we, you know what I'm saying, we was playing our part. You told us to do that. I was like, oh man, I was like, damn, this off the chain. So I was like, I was like, hey, for this to happen, then I'm fucking y'all like that 3 days in a row. I was like, I knew something about it. I was like, maybe they was Khaleesi. I kept thinking that, but you know what I'm saying? Y'all names wasn't on my list, y'all. You know. And I fucked all these other bitches, and that's why I thought I came down, and that's the whole reason why I even did that, was to throw myself off for why I would even go and not be all the way down there and knocking on doors. And then so it seemed like, you know, just like how the other ones were, you know what I'm saying, and how I, you know what I'm saying, even got to where I was fucking y'all. You know what I'm saying? None of them bitches, they was all fake, you feel what I'm saying? So they was like, yeah, we know. And so how weird that was. Look, they just walking off now. So yeah. So that's how the people that came out storm us too. Like, you wouldn't even be walking up to no motherfucker like me, man. You feel what I'm saying? Big as I like, you don't even know me. You feel what I'm saying? You talking about, I know it ain't mine. Weird shit, man. Weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Thing is, like, I just punch on a motherfucker. I just be like, man, I'm in the middle of a video too. I got the phone in my hand. Like, I'm trying to figure out what the fuck they got going on, try to remember what it was. And that was just some weird shit. So yeah, anyway. So I redid it. You know, when I redid it, I was like, so I'm gonna even do it again. And so I actually got that whole experience where I was surprised at how the 10 timeline, how that was. So now it ain't gonna be a surprise, and I'm gonna do it different. You know what I'm saying? So I did it differently, where the first day I walked in there, I started fucking both of them. You know what I'm saying? On the first day I went over there. And I even, you know what I'm saying, I even didn't leave because I already knew they were my Khaleesi's, and I stayed there. You know what I'm saying? I stayed there, took a shower, we fucked in the bedroom. The brothers in there trying to turn the game up and shit loud so he can't hear us, and you know, they talk shit to him, all kind of shit, you know what I'm saying? And so and it happened the same day when I got the income tax, except my car was here. So actually my car was over here, so we came down here, put gas in the car actually before I got the income tax. You know what I'm saying? And then I brought it back over there. My Khaleesi, she even went to school after the first day. She went to school the next day. It was like she wanted to hear everything they was talking about at school, because they was gonna be talking about it, and so it was gonna be funny to her. So when she came back, you know, we fucked and everything like that. And on that time, I actually recorded. So I did the recordings like more than one way, you know what I'm saying, where I had the live, because my Khaleesi's wanted to see it live. Khaleesi's all over the world. You know, I was like, well, maybe 5 minutes of my shit. And it did. So we did it like that. And I had a version where I recorded it on this phone, and I uploaded that version to like YouPorn. And I want to say it didn't upload though or something, you know what I'm saying, but I tried though. And so you could even see like where the brother came in, you know what I'm saying, on the second when they came out of school, and I'm already fucking the mom, and she comes in and get butt naked and shit and lay on the other couch, and I start fucking the hoe, fucking both of them. You know what I'm saying? And he's whining, crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you can see all that on there. Well, like I said, the car, we had put some gas in it. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, I was like, yeah, you can pay my phone bill, but I got to do everything the same way though. You know what I'm saying? We can't just go get the room. Cause she was like, we can go get the hotel. Like, nah, we can't just do that. Cause that's about y'all's arrival. Right now, it's still goggles on. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go goggles off. And so she was like, so you have to get the room? So I was like, that's how I roll. Yeah, I would get the income tax. I go get the room. Like, cause we already did this, but we did it the way where y'all surprised me. I didn't know y'all was my Khaleesi's. I was like, this way though. Basically, I would have bypassed all that where I fucked them bitches to where it wouldn't even be no surprise to the point where I already know. You know what I'm saying? Just go ahead and walk down there and start knocking on y'all's door. You know what I'm saying? That's how, you know, we did this one different. But we still gonna, you know what I'm saying, wait till I get my income tax. I get the room, which is after that third night, I go get the room. And then once y'all come over to the room with me, you know what I'm saying, we go in, you know what I'm saying, y'all gonna be virgins. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna nod off for, you know what I'm saying, for a second. And then y'all gonna go goggles off, y'all gonna be virgins, you're gonna have on new clothes. You know what I'm saying? And so then we'll be fucking, you know what I'm saying, a different way. It'll be you for real, you know what I'm saying? All the way. And so that's how we did it. And then we fucked it 3 times, and then Khaleesi, my mama Tandra, came. And of course, she was a virgin when she got there. And then all the other honorableness Khaleesi's came, and that was it. The 10 timeline was the final. You know what I'm saying? So I even did the 10 timeline all the way to January 1st, 2023, just to make sure everything was perfected about the arrivals and us flying and everything like that. And then from that, I wanted to kind of go to January 3rd, like have an excuse, but it was like that would be defeating the whole, like I already did it more than once, so that would defeat the whole purpose of the 10 timeline being the final, to keep going beyond that. So from there, I went ahead and went back and took us all back to 2018, and that was it. And we went from March 2018 all the way up. This is the final 10 timeline going, that's gonna go and keep going, you know, all the way. So we had that little weird shit. See, I'm about to kick it, man. I got some chips and shit, something to eat. Shit, just lay it down. You know what I'm saying? Till tomorrow. You know, I'll make that live post tomorrow. But I'm gonna post this one, man. Even though it's 52 minutes, it might take a while to post. Or I can post it YouTube, but I'm gonna try to post it. I got the other video that I can post.